What's up guys, it's Void here, and this video, well, it's going to be a multiple part series on the ultimate guide to Oaklands on Roblox. So this video is going to be part 1, and it's going to be a guide on basically beginners. So we're going to load a new save. We're going to do it on a solo world because people can be annoying and we don't want to deal with lag. So yeah, we're going to load it into a new world, and I assume you're starting with me on this, this YouTube series. If not, and you just want to have a in-depth guide, maybe check out the other episodes that are going to be up. I don't know when they're going to be up, but you might be watching this when I've uploaded all the series. So we're going to load up in a solo world. We've just created one here. We're going to load straight into the game. Now you're going to be met with a tutorial. You want to skip this tutorial, you can follow the tutorial, but I would advise skipping it because this tutorial is going to be the best tutorial you'll ever need. We're going to go in this game presuming you've gone into a solo lobby, and we're going to select slot 1. The reason why we select slot 1 is because it's close to a cell location, and it's just a good place to be. So you'll see a tutorial here. You can press continue, just keep pressing continue for through it, and then you want to skip it. Just skip the tutorial, and then once you skip the tutorial, you can click continue, and then the guy will ask you if you want your base to be cleared. So yeah, you want to click yes, because deleting that ruin is a nightmare. So we're just going to unbox the little car you get. Is a rusty car. You get a rusty saw, and you get a rusty axe. So just go ahead, place down that, and pick up your axe and your saw, and we're going to drive around, and we're going to look for a tree called the willow tree. It's pretty easy to spot. We're in a fresh server, so you do have to wait for trees to start growing, but willow trees are skinny trees. They're light green in color, like a light green color. They're pretty easy to spot. If you drive up the hill here, you will probably come across them. Just look around. So here is a willow tree. It's pretty easily recognizable. You've got those drooping leaves. They stand out pretty well. The reason why you want to go for these trees when you start off is because they're not too hard to break. They take about 3 hits, and soaring's pretty easy. And if you break the tree up on the line here, you sometimes split it into different segments. It is quite lucky if you get it, but we're just going to chop it on the end here where it branches out, so we get 3 nice pieces here. We'll just chop it all up, and then you go to your saw and start sawing it. It is a painstaking process sawing it, but it's okay because this tutorial is going to help you out. Basically, we're just going to gather up some willow trees and pop it in our truck, and then we want to save up 6,000 cash. That is the goal. The starting goal right now is to get 6,000 cash. Now that's so you can get a new vehicle and a saw to make the sawing process like this a bit more quicker, because it does take some time with a saw. The axe you can deal with. You can use the default axe, the rusty axe, and you'll be set to go. So what you want to do is get your hand and just pop it in the truck. As simple as that. Now we are using the rusty vehicle, which is not big at all. You can't really fit too much wood in there, maybe 1 to 2 trees, 3 trees if you're pushing it, but by the time you get in the truck it gets a bit glitchy. It's probably worth getting 1 to 2 trees at this stage. Now once you've got your tree, we're just going to pop this last bit in. Once you've got your tree, you can either look for another tree or go to the depot. So if we follow this road going back down, you will eventually find the sell point, like the main place where people sell. There is a couple of ways to sell. There is a junkyard. It's not worth it. You sell in bulk, but yeah, you go up to this. It's probably better to do this in first person, and drag it over with your hand. And as you can see, it's a decent amount of money. We've sold what, 3 pieces, and we've got 1,300. We've got 1,400. Bam, we sold our first tree and we've got 1,700. So what you want to do is keep finding willow trees, cut them up, saw them, put them in your truck, and save up 6k. This is the goal right now, is 6k. Hunt down those willow trees and sell them. Okay, yes, I know that was painful, but you should have 6k now. Yeah, if not, pause the video, come back when you got 6k. So we've got 6k. We're at the Oak Depot. On PC, and then we're going to put this in the back of our truck. It's a bit tedious, just bam, put that down. And then what you want to do is, when you've got the other truck, is drive back to your plot. If you picked slot 1, it should be right next to the Oak Depot. This is why we picked this. We're gonna unbox that and place this down, and what you want to do is go to your menu and go over to your property management tab, and then you want to click on this and you want to destroy it, because we no longer need this rusty bucket anymore. We've got a better car, can hold more trees, more willow trees, maybe 3 to 4 willow trees, but we can definitely hold a bit more willow trees. So basically what I'm going to show you now is, if you're struggling to find willow trees, I don't see why you would, unless you've been grinding heavy on those willow trees. You want to go from the Oak Depot, follow this road up, and you will eventually come across a bridge on the right. You can cross this bridge and you'll find more willow trees like that one. Yeah, just follow this road and eventually we'll come across it, because it's not too far actually, considering, you know, how much willow trees you do get on the other side. Yes, we're still grinding willow trees, but we've got a bigger truck, we got a better saw, so it's going to be a lot quicker to saw this wood down. We're going to get that money. Yeah, so you'll see this first right hand turn and you will see a bridge here. So yeah, drive up to this bridge and you'll see an NPC here. You can talk to him. You'll say, do you want me to lower the bridge and stuff like that? He says you can fix it, but yeah, it used to be in the game where you had to press buttons, but you don't have to worry about that. It just automatically lowers the bridge. So you drive along this bridge and you will see willow trees out of the war zoo. Look at them, all these willow trees. Harvest to your content and keep whacking those trees. So yeah, keep getting these willow trees, and basically I want you to save up around 65,000. I don't think you need that much, but yeah, save 65,000 for part 2 and I will catch you there. Yeah, so keep grinding those willow trees. It's probably the best thing to do as well. And don't buy an extra, like a better axe, unless you've got the spare money. But yeah, save up 65,000 and we are good for part 2. So that's pretty much it for part 1 of the guide. I hope this tutorial helps you out for you guys starting off Oakland. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's straightforward for grinding money. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will post part 2 pretty soon. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. It really helps out and I will appreciate it a lot. It's been Void. Peace.